All right, at this time, we introduce the Rutgers Scarlet Knights as Caleb McConnell, closest to me, Ron Harper Jr., in the middle with Geo Baker, and then on the end is the head coach, Steve Pikiell. Coach, as we start our press conference, just a statement on your basketball team here this evening.
It was just a tough one tonight. I love my team. They've been a special group. We had an unbelievable season. I mean, a historic run, actually. And these guys here, turned this program around. And I said to them in the locker room, I wish I could coach them forever. This group has 30 years of coaching, just a special group. And you saw them today. I mean, they fought. And that's what they're made of. They really are. I mean, it was just a tough game, tip of the hat. Notre Dame was one possession better. They're a really good team. Obviously, Coach Bray is a terrific coach. Congratulate them. But, this group has been unbelievable for 3 years, 3 straight NCAA tournaments. I just wish it would never end. These guys have given everything, to our program, and they deserve to continue to play. But, it's tough. It's just a tough night, for us after playing the way we played and fought the whole time. But they were one possession better.
We open up the floor now for questioning for our student athletes. Let's start in the back.
Zach Braziller, New York Post. Gio, the end of regulation, you had that shot there, and kind of after it came up short, so you kind of grabbed your head and kind of, I guess, just frustrated that you had the chance to end it there.
Yeah, I just thought I got a good look. I made that shot a couple times in my career, so felt like it was going in, came up a little short.
First row.
Yeah, Jerry Carino from Gannett, New Jersey. Guys, any of you can answer this, any or all. What was it like to play in a game of that epic nature, and what are the emotions right now of everything you've accomplished and to have this run, finish like this in crazy fashion?
It's a lot of pain right now. We've been through some real battles. Us three, Luke, everybody on the team, Ralph. It's a lot of pain right now. I don't even really know what to say. I think Caleb said it best in the locker room, just telling these guys to cherish this moment, cherish college basketball, because it feels like we were just freshmen yesterday. We got a special brotherhood now that's never going to change, that's never going to end. Just a lot of emotions right now, but playing in that game was, special. That's what March is about. We just came up short.
We'll go to the third row.
Steve Pikiell from NJ.com. Just for Ron and Gio, what were the thoughts at the very end? I mean, just to participate in this game and just to have it come down to the wire like that, were you stunned? Were you floored? How do you feel when it ended?
It was just a great game. We came up a little bit short. The emotions at the end, it was just heartbreaking to see it all unfold like that. The people next to me up here, we sacrificed a whole lot to get where we are today, and for it to come down, for it to end like that, it's just upsetting. It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. It's all the above. So, yeah.
Craig Epstein from the Night Report. A question for everybody. Back-to-back years going out in such a heartbreaking fashion. What does that say about the NCAA tournament?
It's March Madness. That's how it goes down every year. There's games just like that, night in and night out, and that's what makes it so special. It just sucks to be on the wrong end of it.
Bobby Darren, 24/7 Sports. Caleb, it's your hometown. You had a big first half. Just talk about the emotions and playing here and everything that just happened.
Of course, it was a very emotional game, just coming back home and being able to play in front of friends and family, which I want to thank them for coming out. But it wasn't even about me tonight, honestly. It was just more about our team. Of course, they wanted to win for us and for me, but like I said, it's very emotional. We were obviously very upset. We came on the wrong end of it. But I mean, it's just as you see, we're very emotional now, and it's just sad that we had to end it this way. I feel like we built so much. Just take basketball, take statistics, and all that stuff out the window. Just the stuff we did here, just the brotherhood we built, the friendships we built with each other. It's gonna last forever. But it just sucks it had to end this way. But everything has come to an end. But and I'm just glad that I was able to do it with these guys, because these guys are amazing. Our whole team, like we transfers, whatever, just from top to bottom, man. So we're just a good group of kids, and like I said, it just wasn't about me tonight. Even though my team wanted to win for me, obviously, since I'm back home, but it's bigger than that. It's bigger than basketball, and like I said, it just sucks that it had to end this way.
Just a couple more questions for our student athletes. We'll go to Aaron on Zoom. Aaron, your question.
Aaron Brightman on the Banks. This is for Ron. You've talked in the past about the importance of representing New Jersey and showing kids that, Rutgers is a place that you can go to the NCAA tournament. How proud are you of the way this team has performed and just, been able to do what you've done the last couple of years, despite the loss, playing the way you have?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of be the kid that started the trend, go to Rutgers, you can go to the NCAA tournament. And I feel like I did a good job of that, but it would have never been possible without the guys to my left, to my right, the guys in that locker room. Growing up, all I ever wanted was somebody to respect me, somebody to tell me I'm good enough. And I found that here at Rutgers, I found a group of guys that believed in me, that trusted me, and that's all I could ever ask for, man. These guys made me the player I am today. These guys made me an All-American. These guys got me all those individual accolades, and it sucks that it had to end like this, but, I love these guys. Like Caleb says, unbreakable brotherhood. And we started something special up here. It's kind of like sitting next to the three pioneers, We did it 3 years in a row. I don't care what anybody says. COVID happened, we would have been right there in the mix. So we did that 3 years in a row, and not a lot of schools can say that they did that, especially not making it for 30 years. So I'm proud of the culture that we built. I'm proud of everything that we did. It sucks that we came up short, but these last 4 years is something I'll remember for the rest of my life, and I'll cherish and I'll hold close to me.
All right, two more questions for our student athletes. First row.
Jerry Carino from Gannett, New Jersey. Guys, what do you want to say to Rutgers fans who have become so invested in this team in a way which never really happened before?
Thank you. None of this is ever possible without the fans. They made the Jersey Mike's Arena one of the hardest places in the country to play at, and we're just so grateful for them. Ever since I stepped on this campus my freshman year, they've been all aboard on Rutgers basketball. And I hope we made them proud. I know we came up short today, but we put our heart and soul on the line for this university, for that block R that we wear proudly, and we just want to thank them for all the support, all the ups and downs. They kept showing up, so we love the fans, and none of this is ever possible without them.
All right, last question for our student athletes right here.
Brian Fonseca, NJ.com. Ron, Caleb, I know you guys just came off an emotional game. You're not thinking about your future right now, but there's some finality to the way you guys are talking. Is this the end for you guys? Are you guys calling it a college career after tonight?
Right now, I'm worried about right now. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the future holds.
They have a lot of decisions to make in the future. They got a lot of choices. One's the defensive player of the year in the league. The other's an All-American. So they're going to have a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things. But I don't know if right now is the time to, after a game like that, to be, talking about those kind of things. But I appreciate these guys, what they've given to our program and what they've given to our university. They're just great. They're great students. They're great people. And you saw them fight tonight. And it's not easy the whole season, back against the wall a lot of times. And they just did nothing but respond. And today, proud. We were 2 points short in double overtime to a good Notre Dame team. But these guys have laid it on the line for a long time, and they came to Rutgers when Rutgers wasn't fashionable, and they built a culture that's terrific. And they'll have a lot of decisions when you're good like they are. They'll have a lot of decisions to make down the road. So they'll make great ones. They got great families, and they got a great, support system.
Ron, Gio, Caleb, outstanding. Congratulations on a terrific season. And you gentlemen are allowed to leave, but thank you again for that performance in the arena.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, we will we'll open the floor now to head coach Steve Pikiell. As let's go in the back, fourth row.
Zach Brazil, New York Post. Steve, when you look at the defensive end tonight, 58 points in the paint, 51% shooting, was it more of just Notre Dame played really well, or do you think your defense wasn't what it usually is?
Yeah, I think we played really well too, but we tried to take away threes. I thought we did a decent job of that, but they got into the paint, they finished some plays, but they want to shoot threes is what they really want to do, but it wasn't our regular defense. It wasn't. We didn't get any kills. That's 3 stops in a row. We usually get a lot of them during the course of a game, but we needed a big stop at the end. We didn't get it, but we had some other big plays during the course of the game that could have changed the tide, but this is college basketball. This year it's been like that for us all year long, 2-point games, 1-possession games. Proud the way our team played. That's a good team. They played well too. I thought we played well. This may be the best game of the whole tournament. And it was played high-level basketball game. It's a high-level program in Notre Dame, and we're a high-level program.
Let's go to the third row.
Steve, hi, Steve Pikiell, NCAA.com. I can't remember a more gutting press conference. I'm just wondering what the emotion was like in that locker room, and how, as a coach, do you handle that? What did you say to them after this one?
Yeah, I've been saying this all year. This is 30 years of coaching. I've never had a group like this. We didn't have a bad day of practice in the whole year. This group has been flat out special. It's by far my best team. And since I've been at Rutgers, they've given it. They've played with their backs to the wall. We played in the best league in the country. We had to win games down the stretch. We had to win early games. And, it was really tough. Ralph's been great. Came in and gave us Luke Nathan. Don't talk about him enough and what he's given to the program. Gave him a scholarship. That's how valuable I thought he was. A locker room, obviously Gio coming back and Ron coming back, and Caleb taking himself from being a player that's one of the best defenders in the country, and obviously you saw him being able to score today. And Paul Mulcahy, three years he's been with us. We hadn't been to the NCAA Tournament in 30 years, hadn't won a game in 38 years, and he's gone to 3 straight. Cliff getting better and better. But in our bench too, guys have just been great. They don't complain. They come to work. It's the toughest league in the country. Tough game today, but it was sad. It was a sad locker room, and they put it all on the line. They fought the whole time, and that's what this group has done for 3 years. They fought, and proud of them, for that. But Coach Calhoun reminds me all the time, only one team's going to leave this March Madness happy. Fortunately, I think this team, I want to coach this team forever. So, sad locker room.
We're running out of time here, but let's go to the third row.
Craig Epstein, the Night Report. Steve, after such a crazy game like that, what's your message to the Rutgers fan base?
The Rutgers fan base has been awesome, and if they can't root for this team, this is as good a group of guys, a good team, and the Rutgers fan base is awesome. So I think they're real proud of where this program has evolved to. We were 14th when I first took over the job. Didn't have any winning streaks, didn't have any postseason bids, didn't have any of that. And they've done an unbelievable job, finished 4th in the best league in the country. So our fan base has been great. I got a great athletic director who supports us, and it's a great job. The president of the university supports us, and we're going to continue to be a good basketball program, and we'll continue to work hard as a staff. Our players will continue to develop. We've done as good a job developing guys as any program, I think, in the country. And, Rutgers Nation will be there. They'll be selling out games at Jersey Mike's and continue that tradition. So thankful for following.
Aaron, your question to Coach.
Aaron Brightman on the Banks. Coach, I know it's a tough moment, but I did want to ask, just in terms of the 3 seniors, Caleb, Ron, and Gio, how proud are you of them, just in terms of, how they went out swinging? They all had huge moments in this game, and obviously to end their potentially end their careers, but just the way that they played tonight and indicative of their whole careers at Rutgers.
Yeah, it really is indicative of the whole careers, and thankful too for Ralph and Luke Nathan. They were awesome too. But those guys have, from day one, swung punches. Gio was the 400th ranked recruit in the country. No one expected him to even play in the Big Ten. He ended up having an elite career. Dean's List student. Ron, he's an All-American. Caleb, the Defensive Player of the Year in the league. So those guys just kept improving. They kept fighting for the program. They kept fighting for themselves. They come from great families. So, real proud, and their best basketball's ahead of them too. That's what I'm most proud of. They're going to continue to do great things in basketball.
First double overtime game in first four history. Coach, I know you're on the losing end, but that was a tremendous performance by your team. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here too. Appreciate it.